Hey everyone! Not so long ago I made a video about the 3 best tier 7 tanks. Your activity there pleased me, so I decided to make another, similar video. This time about tier 5 tanks. So, in this video you will see the 2 best tier 5 tanks. Why exactly 2? You ask me. Surely, at tier 5 pretty much decent tanks. But I want to tell you about the really best vehicles, which are much better than all others at this tier. And there are only 2 such tanks. It's also worth noting that premium tanks I didn't take into account. Okay, let's begin. The first tank about which I would like to tell you, the American tank destroyer, T-67. Surely many players often saw this tank, playing at the 5th tier. Its popularity is due to its incredibly strong characteristics, as for a 5th tier. First of all, this is a gun. The average damage per shot, though low, is only 115. But the damage per minute is as much as 2,250. It can be improved to 2,700. This is very nice. If you can get a good position, from which you can safely fire at enemies, T-67 will pleasantly surprise you. By the way, to get positions and comfortably move on a map allows excellent mobility. The top speed is 61 km per hour. Specific engine power is 25 horses per ton. In general, in terms of mobility it's a full-fledged light tank. Among the pluses are also small size, and excellent camouflage. As for the minuses, there are, and pretty weighty. First, the lack of armor. It's not weak here, no. It's just not there at all. So, inexperienced players will be difficult to play on this tank. Second, like all tank destroyers in World of Tanks, the T-67 has poor stabilization. Third, poor accuracy. Fire at long distances with accuracy 0.39 is pretty hard, though this problem is inherent in almost all tier 5 tanks. Thus, the T-67 is a fast, small tank, without armor, with a rapid fire, but not very accurate gun. I would compare this tank with E-25. It has the same concept, and the same gameplay. So, if you want E-25 but don't have it, I suggest you try T-67. I think you will like it. And also this tank will appeal to those who like to mock beginners. The most important thing is to learn how to play carefully, as well as learn how to realize the damage per minute, to really enjoy this tank. Well, now let's talk about the second tank. KV-1. First of all, it is worth saying that this tank is more suitable for beginners and inexperienced players, unlike T-67. Now I will explain why. First, its armor. KV-1 has strong armor not only in the forehead, but also on the sides, and even in the stern. Of course, many enemies don't care about this armor, thanks to high average penetration. However, it's still there, and will save you pretty often, with the right play. Second, it's a gun. If you decide to play KV-1, definitely use the 122mm gun. This is the only way this tank becomes really powerful. Yes, it has poor accuracy. But the damage per shot and damage per minute are amazing. Some may say that this is a horrible gun and it's very uncomfortable to fire from it. That's partly true, but 2,500 damage per minute and 370 damage per shot make up for it. By the way, I recommend to use premium shells with average penetration of 140mm, if you want to get maximum enjoyment. The gameplay of this tank is simple and clear. Just drive forward and destroy everyone who gets in your way. I have spent a lot of battles on KV-1, and I can say with certainty that it is really strong, and easy to play the tank, which will please both beginners and experienced players. Among the minuses are poor mobility, and, of course, poor accuracy, stabilization, and aiming time. Well, these were the 2 best, and strongest tier 5 tanks. Write in the comments your favorite tier 5 tanks, it will be interesting to read. Thank you for watching this video to the end, I hope you found it useful. It's time to say goodbye. Good luck to everyone, and remember, don't play World of Tanks.